What up, fam? It's your cousin Hype and I'm back. Today, got a quick video. We'll be doing a review on this Philips gaming monitor that I picked up. Should be a good one, man. Let's check it out. So currently it's holiday time and it's all about the PS5. You know, I was lucky enough to get it, didn't have to pay the reseller prices, but you know, I still paid good money. And you know, this being such a sophisticated system, I've been focusing on getting the most out of what the console has to offer. Of course, you know, on a budget, because you know we ball on the budget during the holidays for sure. So that meant taking fully taking advantage of the audio. You know, which I made on another video. I'll put a link in the description for that. But also being able to take full advantage of gaming in 4K. Now, I come from casual gaming on, you know, whatever the largest flat screen was that I owned at the time. But this time around, I figured I would take a shot at an actual gaming monitor setup. Now, after doing my research, I see that 4K gaming monitors are not as cheap as I thought they would be. But one particular monitor did stand out. So, you know, let's go ahead, let's check it out. Hopefully this video will help you decide if it's a viable option for you and your setup. So, first key feature is 4K. 4K is the reason I'm even out shopping for a monitor in the first place. The new next gen PS5, which you see in the back, just chilling. Basically, it handles the 4K visuals, so you know, of course I had to go take advantage of that. Then the second key feature you have is no flicker. Uses direct current to regulate the brightness of the backlight. So unlike other brands, they'll use this what they call a pulse width modulation, which gives that flicker effect that can be fatiguing to the eye while you're gaming on longer sessions. Another feature that is offered is the wide viewing angle. It offers the multi-view mode for multitasking, low blue, and of course the smart image. So, couple pros. All right, so the first pro that I'll go over is the price. You know, 4K at the price point that you're getting. Now, I was looking all over for, you know, doing my research, because whatever I do spend my money on, I make sure I do great, you know, extensive research to make sure I'm making a good choice. And from all the options that I was looking at, you know, it's very hard to find a 4K monitor at this price point with another one of the pros, which is this is the thinnest bezel at its price point. I did not see another monitor with a bezel as thin as this one with 4K at this price point. I just didn't see it, so that's another pro. Another one is that it's a name that I know and recognize, like Philips. I've definitely seen this brand before. It's not one of those new brands that just pops up on Amazon and they got every type of, you know, any type of electronic. You know, this is a name that I know that if I have a problem with this monitor, it is going straight back to Philips. Believe that. You know, the only drawbacks that I would see are you're not able to game in 120 frames per second. For some people, that might be a deal breaker, but for me, it's not a deal breaker. And for most people, and if you're gaming like on a PS5 or a next gen console, you know, it may not be such a big deal for you because, you know, most games, they'll do 60 frames per second. Not many games are taking advantage of a 4K at 120, but you know, that's coming along. But I'll say that's one of the cons, because a lot of people do look for 4K monitors at 120 frames per second, while this one is only 4K at 60 frames per second. Another con would be there's no VESA mounting support. So if you're looking to mount this monitor in some type of mounting bracket or whatnot, you just won't be able to do that with this system. So another con would be the tilt adjustment. It only tilts, there's no height. So it only tilts front and back, but it doesn't tilt up and down. And for me, I come from my computer monitor that I had, you know, it did tilt up and down in height, and I thought that would be a problem for me, but for my gaming setup, it actually has not been a problem at all. It's pretty much in the right spot for me. I don't even need to tilt it, you know, the tilt that it does come with. I don't find myself even using that. All right, so another con is this monitor has no built-in speakers. So right now I'm using the Oogs Angle 3, I believe that's what it's called. I'm using that Bluetooth speaker just to plug that in, and you know, it's working for me right now. And you know, most of the time I do use the headset that I did a review on, the Turtle Beach. I use that most of the time, but if I do, you know, want to rock it without a headset on, I do have that Bluetooth speaker plugged in. You know, of course, better speakers that you could probably find, but for my little gaming setup, that's fine. So, in conclusion, I would say that the Philips gaming monitor was a great upgrade to my gaming ecosystem. While I'm not able to take advantage of 120 frames per second gaming, I also feel I'm not really missing out, being that most of the games don't take advantage of the high frame rate as of yet. I may be ready to upgrade in a few years once, you know, 120 FPS is more, you know, readily available and higher resolutions, but for now, I feel like I'm extremely happy and able to take advantage of the beautiful clarity a 4K monitor offers. So if you're not in the need for a mountable display and you can wait for 120 frames per second to be, you know, more of a norm on the next gen consoles, I would say that this is the monitor to buy. Hey fam, if this video helped you make a decision to lead you in the right direction with your setup, like this video and share this video with somebody who might need it. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss one of my brand new weekly unboxing review videos. Alright fam, it's your cousin Hype, and I'm out of here. Peace.